Hi, everybody. Hello. Hello. How are you? How are you guys this afternoon? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Well, I had to get all gussied up here just because that's just me getting gussied up's all fun. So what I decided to do, and I'm going to take my hat off for a minute. Let me let you see. I did half my face this morning, or a little while ago, and I left the other half of my face bare. There is nothing on it. A little bit of moisturizer from when I got up. The dark places on my eyes, all the veins in my face, all the redness is all here for the world to behold. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to try not to take up hours and hours of time, but I wanted to, I tried a new look over here. One of my uplines had, one of my uplines showed this look the other night. It's all using palette 1 from our 5 palettes. And you can tell I've had this palette. This came in my original kit. And I didn't get near as much of my kit as a year ago as you guys can get now. You order the kit now, it's like $360 worth of product. I mean, how can you even, it just doesn't even compare. So, but I wanted to do a look. This particular palette, and you see I use it a lot, it is probably my favorite. It has a lot of golds and browns and a little bit of silvers. And it just goes with everything. And the only color of green that I had around here was this really light, which I probably could have used this green one in the center. Let me kind of show you what this green one looks like. But it's pretty bright. See? I guess it wouldn't be any brighter. But I went with the gold because I wanted to talk about this palette. Now, I believe now you get palette 4 in the kit, which is probably my second favorite. It also has some browns and some golds, and you could do exactly the same look with any of that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start out, and I'm going to do my makeup. But only on the side of my face that we need makeup.
Well, that looks cute. So, I haven't done anything. I mean, no primer, nothing. And so we're going to take, and I'm going to do a little bit of primer over here, and then I'll get my makeup on, and so we can kind of show you. It may be a little, you want to make sure that you get your primer on your eyes. The advantage to that is going to make your eye products last. I mean, this will be exactly like it is right now, later on tonight. So, after you get your primer on, and I'm also doing this video because there were several questions earlier about the foundation and, you know, what I recommended. And so I wanted to be able to have this to be able to show you. Now, I have taken and I put just a teeny dot of concealer that's about the same color as my foundation. Actually, I think it's one shade lighter, but now I'm going to put, I may have got too much. It's about 4. Maybe you probably don't need it 3 or 4, but I use a little extra because I do have all of this redness, and I use a little bit of concealer to cover some of that and some of those purple lines. And so I start there, and then you just tap. And plus, I have been to the dermatologist, so I've got a little thing there that I'm getting rid of. So, once you kind of get that on, and like I said, I think I got a little too much. I did enough for my whole face. But that's okay. I don't want to get makeup all over my new hat. No, I figured I needed to be festive. I was going to a little karaoke thing tonight, and so I want you to see how much coverage I got. I mean, that's amazing. Look at that. It always amazes me, especially when I do. It's been a while since I've done one of those half face. So, put that brush up. It's all about time I get those brushes cleaned again. I usually try to clean my brushes on the weekends. So what I used is, then I'm going to take my concealer. I'm going to do just a little bit under my eye. And just on the places. That's too much, okay? Now I can cover up all the H spots on my hand. And I'm just going to do, just kind of like this. I'm going to make a triangle. You guys, if you haven't seen me do this before, there's other videos also. It's kind of hard when you're trying to match the exact on the other side. Now, I am going to take just a little bit of that and cover up that little place where that is kind of scabbing over. I did have a thing here, and it's almost gone. So then you're just going to blend here. I'm just using my the concealer brush. And the advantage to it is you can get right up underneath those lashes. Since I am going out, I do want to kind of highlight in here. But I just thought this was a perfect opportunity because I'd had several people ask me about stuff. And I wanted to show y'all my new hat. So now we're just going to take, I know I need to clean it. And we're going to tap. Tap, 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 tap. So what is anybody else going anywhere tonight? Celebrate St. Patty's Day with me? I don't know. No comment. Oh, got crickets here. Nobody wants to talk. What I'm doing is I'm showing you, if you saw my picture that I put up earlier, you could see the sun, all the damage that I have in my skin, and some of those broken veins that are just absolutely awful. So, and that is what Younique does for me. That was why I started with Younique in the first place, was because I knew that if the makeup could cover up the mess that I had going on, oh my gosh, I wanted to be part of this company. Okay, so I'm using instead of my pressed powder that I usually use, I got the new setting powder in, and I have been using it for a few days. Now, what I have found, for me personally, I love the setting powder. I like the pressed powder a little more for the night. For nighttime looks, it's a little bit, gives me a little bit fuller coverage. This is just, you know what I forgot? Oh my God, I'm going nuts. I guess I need to do my neck. Or I'll really look funny. Okay. So now we're gonna, I didn't realize it until after I started putting my powder on. God. Now when you put this on, just tap. We're kind of tapping that into the skin. We don't want to. Perfect. Now that looks, it makes me look kind of white, but then we're going to take care of that. I'm going to take just a little bit of the blush. Now, 2 fingers over, girls. About 2 fingers over. That's where you start. And we're just going to, I'm not doing it real dark. I'm trying to start getting to where I'm not putting on quite as much on the blush. Well, I got a little too much. But I'm trying, you gotta admit. So, then, I'm going to take the Beachfront Bronzer. I am going to dust off my Powder Puff brush because I've got another one coming in. So that, got a couple more brushes. And I'm just going to kind of put it right here. Just enough. And then right there. And then I do have a little brush that I just kind of use to kind of put right in here. And I've got to make it even. So tell me, Who's out there? And then we're just going to take it, I'm going to blend that just a bit. So, who has questions about joining? Right now, you can get $360 worth of products, which I think is really cool. And you can get that for $99. And then, if you want to spend a little bit more, basically, I can tell you how to do. For $178, you can actually join the company and get all the products that I just used. Well, you wouldn't get the blush, but you would get the primer and the concealer and the foundation and that fancy brush. See if I can get my eyebrows to look the same, girls. Yeah, this is the best part. The eyebrows are like super, super important. So if you're going to take your time with anything, take your time with your brow. They're like a frame for your eyes. And I got this one is just, they're never going to be perfect, so don't expect them to be. Okay, and then I'm going to take just a little bit of the highlighter. Just go right under that edge there. That kind of lifts your eyebrow. I see a little touch-up I need to do over here. Sometimes when you get your, well, they match better now, right? And we're just gonna, if you see lines, you can blend them with a brush, or you can always take the little swirly thing on your liner, or if you've got the regular liner. So now, that was easy enough. Now I'm gonna take just a real light color on the lip liner. I always feel like I need lip liner. Whether I do or not, I have to use it, because if I don't, I feel like my lips just aren't right. And then I use this color Skittish. You can tell there's not much left. I use a lot of that. It's a real light color. And I do just kind of go right over the line. That I just drew with my lip liner. Now it's going to be a little more intense than this side. We'll figure that out in a minute. Oh, why not? We'll figure it out now. I have a couple coats on this, but there we go. Take just a little bit for that to set. And then it'll be ready for later. Okay, so now we're down to the part where we were getting to, and that's me showing you this look. I think it's really cool. Do you like it? So let me get ready. Oh goodness. Up, you fell. Let's see if I can get you back up there without destroying the whole thing. Oh goodness gracious. Oh. Oh well, I haven't done that in a while, right? So I'm going to take, and we're going to use this palette, and I'm trying to get some of these brushes. I've got all these brushes laying out. So I'm going to start with, can't see the name of the color because it's rubbing off, but it's this color here. No, I'm going to start with this gold color, I'm sorry. This one right here. And I'm going to put that right in the center of my eye, about right up to the, oops, almost grab the brown. Let me wipe this. I want to make sure I didn't get any of that brown on it. It doesn't have to, you know, just kind of go right there in the center. We will go back and touch that up in just a little bit. think this comes out to be a really pretty look. Okay, so now I'm going to take my double-sided brush. I'm going to take the little fluffy one. And I'm going to use this color here. I'm not using, this is the color I use most, like when I'm going out. But I kind of like this one for this look. It's not quite so intense. And so what I'm going to do is this is kind of like a halo look on your eye. So we're just going to start right here in the corner. And we're just going to touch. You don't need a lot. You can get this wet. It'll go on more intense if you get it wet. But for today's example, I'm not. Okay, see what we got there? And we're not going to do any blending at this point. Okay, now I'm going to come over here, just like I was going to put my regular shadow on, and go on a little bit more intense. So you see kind of what I've got, and I'm not going to leave it like that. They say that when you do your makeup, you put the makeup where you want it, and then you do the blending last. So I've kind of got where I want there. And so I am going to do, at this point, I'm grabbing a different brush that's a little bit cleaner. And I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to kind of just blend that edge up. And just real softly make that where it's, and we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm blending more in an upward motion. I don't really want that down. What happened? Is it connecting? Hey Bruce, is that connecting? Is it connecting? I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but it went away, so I had to start it. So I need to...
What do you need me to do?
The same thing you did before. Oh, I get so impatient with him, don't I? I know, he's such a good guy. Anyway, I'm just going back to where I am. I was telling you how this kind of looked like a moon. Now, we're going to go back and I'm going to touch that up. But for now, I'm just going to... I'm going to go under my eye. Now, depending on if you've got dark circles under your eyes, if they're really bad, I don't recommend doing this a lot. Don't bring it down that much, but... And I'm just going to kind of use, I need to get a little brush to be doing this with. Like the crease brush would work perfect for this. But it's just kind of, you're blending that underneath your eye and bringing it down just a little bit. So, now, we're going to go back now, and I am going to touch up this area right in here. And then I'm going to take a clean brush, if I can find it. And I'm going to blend this right in here. What I'm doing is trying to get rid of some of those deep edges. I don't know what happened to the video a while ago. I'm so sorry. You were like halfway through learning how to do this, and all of a sudden my phone was saying something and I couldn't read it because I swear if I could read, it would be a miracle. Okay, so see how it's kind of blended down now?
Okay.